Good morning, and welcome back, YouTube, and all 14 of you. That's a heart. So, it's been a while since I posted my why video, and, after rewatching it, and even as I was posting it, so, when I started my channel, my goal was to post a video every week, and that was, like, my goal. But past that, I also had a separate goal to hopefully exceed my once-a-week goal, and that was to post a video every 5 days. But I told myself that I wasn't going to say anything about that goal, just in case I didn't meet it, but that kind of defeats the whole point of accountability. Anyways, the point of all that was that, I guess I kind of had my priorities twisted because I didn't really feel that good about the content in the why video. Like, I had an idea and I had a point that I was trying to make, but I don't feel that I got it across adequately, so I want to apologize to you guys, I guess, for prioritizing posting over prioritizing the message that I'm trying to send. So, sorry about that, and because of that, this is going to be an expansion off of the why video. So most of the things I said with like complete conviction. I meant them entirely, but what I feel that I missed to say, what I missed saying, is that you can't delegate critical thinking. You can't, I mean, you can pay someone to think for you, but if you do that, you're probably not going to like what they come up with, and you're probably not going to like the way that they word it, and you're very unlikely to agree with the things that they draw from that. So think critically about everything, if you can. And it's okay to not do that, because you, like I said in the last video, you can get caught in analysis paralysis, and that is a real thing. It's happened to me many times. Kind of like when I waited a day to post the why video. But, sorry, I just recently woke up. You just find out why. See, this is starting to feel like the same thing, because, like, obviously why is one of the 5 question words that we learn in school, but it doesn't, like, the point that I'm trying to get across is that if you just dig deeper and deeper and deeper into why you do things, eventually you can find your underlying motivations or other people's underlying motivations. So let's focus on our own for now, right? So let's say you paint a lot, and let's say you're also into music, and you're also into flower arrangements. Like, at first glance, most of those things wouldn't have anything in common, but if you keep digging and digging and digging, you probably will realize eventually that you have a yearning or a desire to create and represent beauty in ways that please you and bring you happiness, I guess. Moving on, there's this TED Talk. I mean, obviously he has a book too, but this man, Simon Sinek, he wrote a book called Start With Why, and it was very impactful to myself, and probably could be to a lot of businesses, but personally I don't see how, like, there are personal applications for the things he mentions in the book, and there's a TED Talk, I'll link to it below, but he has some very intricate and detailed insights onto the human brain based off of how our cortexes are formed. And another thing, if you look deep within yourself and you find emotions that you're unhappy with, firstly, you could meditate on them, and there's that, and you could try and make peace with them and pull through all of the resolution that you need to find within yourself and make within yourself, because these things aren't easy. Like, it's hard. Making yourself into a better person is hard, but nothing worth doing was ever easy. Think about that. First person to invent a computer, I bet it wasn't easy. First person to, you know, like, make a car, I bet the Ford, like, the Model T, that wasn't easy to come up with. I really doubt that it was. Like, solar panels, the person who came up with that, like, whoa. Anyways, So what I wanted to say is that challenge yourself, because growth lies in discomfort, and you can't get rid of hidden discomfort unless you bring it to the forefront. But once you actually do that and you process the discomfort and you give it the space to tell you what it needs to tell you and you release it, your life can get so much better, like so much better, astronomically better. The volume of how better it is astronomical. If you caught that reference, we should be friends. Right, so on that note, I wanted to end with examine your emotions and your motivations and all of that good stuff. Well, technically all of these negative emotions, because like fear and discomfort and anger and frustration, these are all excellent motivators for like change. And the more profound and the more voluptuous, that's not the right word, the more profound and the more magnified these negative emotions are, the greater the outcomes that you can achieve. That, like, if you're extremely angry about a situation, obviously you're going to want to do something to change it, right? If you're extremely frustrated with someone, you're probably going to go and talk to them. And guess what that's going to do? That's going to resolve the issue. Hopefully it's not going to escalate things if you approach things with, loving kindness and hopefully the want to, move past that. So examine your emotions, and if you find any negative ones, give them the space to tell you what they need to tell you, because they're not there for no reason. And if you do find any negative emotions, maybe you can use them to propel you forward into whatever next journey you have, and hopefully that works out for you. And also sorry about the quality of the last one. I'm sorry. I'll continue trying to do better, but I'm just a kid. I'm not actually a kid. I'm like a legal adult. But okay, yeah, okay. I've rambled on for too long now. Thank you, and I hope that you can get something out of this.